This is my wine from 2008, my white wine. It's a wine that has a big percentage of Alvarinho. It's not completely 100% of Alvarinho, but for me it's not really so important which is the grape variety, because what I try to make is a Douro white, a white wine that express our soils, our climate, just like we do with the reds. I try to make a Douro wine with that captures a lot of minerality, that is austere with lots of acidity, lots of structure. A wine that will age well, and that I don't look for these immediate flavors or aromas. I want to make a wine that can age and that will develop. So, Poeira, when I start everything, I start with Poeira. I was just starting with one wine and trying to make this idea of the wine that I wanted to really make, because I was working for big companies making many different commercial wines, and I felt the need of making a wine that I really liked and that I really could focus and try to develop. So I started this very, very small project to do that, more to grow as a winemaker than anything else, and to be more related to the vineyards, because I was working in a company that it was impossible to do both, because it was a very big company. And so I started with the Poeira. I bought this, that I just had the old vineyard and the rest everything was in ruins. But with time I started building new vineyards and try to make new things. So I had the possibility of having another wine, and that was called Poeira. It's a wine that is made with the vineyards that I think in the future will be all Poeira. But now that they are young, I don't use it in the blend of Poeira. But then I didn't want to make a wine with the leftovers of the first wine, and that's it. So this is a wine that has old vineyards and young vineyards, to try to make a wine that is complete, to try to make a wine that is more approachable, but with the same characters of the other one, with very good acidity. It's not a fruity, smooth, sweet wine that is very commercial or easy drinking. No, at all. I don't try to make it commercial in any way. I try to be a wine in a lighter, more immediate style, but at the same time that shows clearly that it's from our vineyards and with the same philosophy of the other wine. And that's it. This Poeira is really, I try to make with this wine a great wine. And for me a great wine is a wine that after 10 years has to be better than when you bottle it. If a wine don't grow, don't gain complexity, balance, elegance with time, for me it's not a great wine. That's why for me it's many times it's very difficult to understand the high-rated wines from some regions of the world, that they are stuck like this and they hold like this for, I don't know, 10, 15 years, and then they fall apart and they don't develop. And what I try to do with this wine is exactly that, a wine that will develop with time. In Douro they look a lot at what we used to do with port in the past, and we make wines to age for 50 years or 100 years, so in the beginning they are very, very extractive and impossible to drink. And many people do the same. If it's a lot of tannin, wine will age very well. And I don't believe in that at all. I think wine is a question of balance, so it has to be balanced all the time. Since the grape, you have to pick it in a balanced time. During aging, in terms of, this is very oaky, but it will be okay in 10 years. I don't believe in that. I think everything has to be in balance for the wines to develop well. But of course, they will not show everything when you bottle it. And this is a wine that I think has a big, big, big potential to grow.